Hello everybody, this is Techstack here. Guys, did a little bit of stuff earlier. We now have portal blocks. So remember last night we were working on a portal block model. That model is now added to an actual block in the game. That block is set up with two different actual models for it. The one that I've got defaulted in here, when you place it, is one that's where it's actually active. That was just for me testing. I'll show you what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and load up this world. I've also added a portal block, so I created a model in the same program. Just real simple, thin little model that will function as our portal itself, and you can see it right there. It is. Let me clear the weather. Clear. So as I get into this, you can see it's going to have a little bit of an animation to it, where the portals animates across. I'm thinking this is going to be the ultimate shape of it, right? So I was originally last night I was thinking, you know, you place it like this, kind of like another portal, and then the portal itself would generate in here. But just by mistake, when I put these animated portal half frames on there, I put down something like that, and I was like, you know what? That looks like a better deal than what the original was. The original I was going to go for. So that's what we're going to stick with, right? And right now it doesn't do anything, right? So you can't actually go into it and go to the other dimension. Would like for that to work, but it's not yet, so we'll just deal with that. What else is there? I don't know. I think that's about it. Trying to decide how to make it work exactly. You know, do we teleport the player from this exact coordinates, you know, -381, 4, 593 to the other dimension? I don't really know. Could be one way of doing it, right? We would want to go 8 back, so we'll have to create a portal there. If it's underground, though, in the other world, don't really want to put the player in that spot, right? So they would need a way to get out of it at least, so we might need to clear air around the thing if we generate another portal on the other side. There's no top to the portal. I think the animations... Well, it's okay on that side, isn't it? That one's okay. This one, however, is not. It's going back that way. That's really interesting to me, because why is it going back that way? It's because it's on this side of the portal, right? So those are right on this side, this is not on this side. So we might need to modify the top animation or top texture a bit. It might need to be a solid color or something, because the two different sides are going to be different. And the bottom's going to be the same way. Alright, let's get down here to one more block so we look at it good. Yeah, it's the same thing. So we got this one going this way, and these are going that way. But from the front, from the sides, it looks okay. Let me make sure I fix something else that was going on. Yeah, it looks like I did. Cool. So I had this animated texture going off into this, and that was causing some oddities before. It's still got some funkiness to it. I might have to come back to one piece of the code that I don't know what's probably causing that. In fact, let's just check that out right now. Machine block, portal frame, and it's in this code down here. Let's just return true always, see what that does to us. Code updated. Save. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Well, maybe. Yeah. Let's restart Minecraft. We'll get rid of that whole spiel there, so it's not overridden anymore. And then launch it again. Yeah, it might be something where it's supposed to be false sometimes. So I was doing that because the transparency of the portal part of it wasn't actually working, and I thought that was going to be a solution. So that's why I'm kind of backing that out, because it wasn't a solution for it, but I left it in initially. I'm thinking that was not a good idea necessarily. So once it loads up here, I've already got a method set up and ready to go for add the meat to it, if you will. Where is it? Inside one of these, there should be a to-do. It's not showing there. Oh, it's probably in the portal block itself, not the frame. Portal block, where are you? Portal. This here. So this is where I need to actually teleport the player to the other dimension. I don't know. I also wouldn't mind if I can redo the bounding box for that thing. This one has no collision box, that's why I can walk clean into it. This one, though, has a full collision box, so let's see if we can modify that without causing us too much grief here. So that's on the portal frame. Collision, something, collision. No collision. This one definitely has a collision though, because it sets it to null. There we go. Collision box, BB. We do not want it to set it to null though. What we do want to set it to is a actual bounding box, which is appropriate. Let's see, this portal. Nope. So the portal end portal frame. Lock in portal frame is going to have a bounding box defined on it as well. There we go. And we can do the same on our block. Put a bounding box. We just need to define what the bounding box is a little differently, that's all. Axis align bounding box. So it's a X, Y, Z coordinate. Okay, so that's going to be a little difficult, isn't it? Shoot, because it's going to be rotated differently based on its orientation, with it being a vertical section. So let's try this. We'll try 0.5 in the X first. That sounds right to me. The Y should be 0, and then we're going over to 1, and we're going up to... Hey, Fire.
Hello.
Going up to 1. Like that. Let's terminate.
So is it just visual right now, or is it working?
It's visual, but it should be quick to get it to work.
Okay.
What will be complicated is... it needs to teleport you to that other world, right? And then when you're there, the same portal needs to send you back. And also, I don't want to teleport you into a block, right? So I need to make another portal on that end and put some airspace around it, right? Because you could be underground or something.
Right.
Not that breaking blocks is hard in this game with code, but still. What's your bounding box now?
I don't have a bounding box.
It might actually be working. Or it's not directional. Dang it. You'll have a bounding box if I say you do.
Man, this cold is kicking my butt.
So what do you think of the portal itself? If you look at it on the stream, it's animated. It's not just a solid line thing.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta log in.
Or
It looks pretty cool.
obviously we can change it if it's ugly or something, but it's unintended side effect, but it's kind of like compressed the lines through here. Let me clear the weather. Like it compresses the lines to here, and then they go faster, and then they get compressed again over there. So it wasn't intended, but that's how it's working.
It looks pretty cool. Doing it.
And then you can walk through it, of course, because those aren't actual real blocks that hold you back. There must be something else on that block that stops you.
Is it going to be an instant teleport, or is it going to be one of those like the Nether portal?
I think it should be an instant one myself.
I wouldn't be sad about that.
Okay. I've always found the Nether portals themselves to be kind of annoying that they take so long.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's just a creeper bomb waiting to happen, right?
Yep.
Especially at night. Like, you're standing in it, and it's like... You can't do anything, either. You can't type a message to anybody in chat or anything. So... I need to get that face not rendering, too, when it's got a block above it or whatever. Because they just look funny. Like, those horizontal lines should not be there. That's probably what this code was about originally. Let's see. Put this back in then.
Oops, I didn't mean to take this out.
Start again. Let's see how my item works. It sets up the... Who's it called? I don't know what it's called. My debug stick. So it checks if they're sneaking. Oh wait, I forgot I did that. I can't teleport back out of that dimension. I thought it was one way. Oh man. I'm a derp.
Would you figure you made that debug item?
No, I made the debug item. I just forgot the way it was coded because I was following a tutorial to set it up originally. But I made it so if you're sneaking or you're shifting, then it will teleport you back. So here, let's go to the other dimension. Oh yeah, go right click on the block. And I got breakpoint set, so just a second. There we go. Okay, I'm underground. Why am I on fire? What is going on?
Did it happen to teleport you into a thing of lava?
Apparently. Oh, right, because it's down so low. The super flat worlds are really low. That's funny. See, and these have breakport particles on them that are correct. My portal block does not for some reason. I need to fix that. Okay, so now if I shift right click, look at that. Amazing. Okay. So I've already got the code set up for both ways. That's cool. They just need to check which dimension you're in. If you're in the overworld, send you to the bleak. If you're in the bleak, send you to the overworld. Right, it's a bleak teleporter. The bleak teleporter code does what? Teleports to a dimension. Oh, what? The superclass has it with... I wrote notes to myself. So it checks for an existing portal. And then it makes a portal if there's not one. And then places you in the existing portal. So I basically need to do the same type of concept. Holy cow, that's a lot of code for checking for a portal. But their code's gonna check 128 blocks in such and such directions because it's the nether stuff. Okay. So it gets the server. Gets a world server for the dimension that we're going to. Adds no experience. Why would it do that? Okay. Dimension doesn't exist. Throw an okay. Transfer player to dimension. New bleak teleporter world server. Sets the position and updates it and sets it to the position that we were in. The old dimension equals 1. The entity with optional force. Okay. So I kind of need to make that code run when I do that piece there. Yeah, and this is all jacked up. That bounding box crap. I need to rotate the bounding box based on how the block facing position is. So if it's facing to the west, it is correct. If it's facing to the east, it needs flipped. This block state dot get properties. There's no enum facing on it, is there? FM state with property. Meta from state. Here we go. Get value of the property for facing. Switch on that. Case. Enum facing dot west Then we return that. Case enum facing east. I have a different one. North, south. Which one did I say it was? Oh right, it's gonna error off now. Crap. Signal. There we go. Erroring off for. Well, am I working on the portal to the bleak dimension? So we've got it in the game there, which once I get this error message off my screen, I can actually work with. Come on. What am I doing wrong on this switch statement? I shall switch you to a if statement then. If it's equals enum facing west. Return that. There we go. East, north, south. Get rid of this. Add in the rest of the brackets where they're needed. Okay. And then we can return a null to the bottom if it doesn't have any of those directions, because it always should. But Eclipse is going to error about it if I don't give it something. Yeah. So that's what the portal looks like. It doesn't work yet, but we're working on that. So that's working perfectly. This is not. Hey, Eagle. So we need to set up another one for the other direction, basically. So that's gonna kill my code. So let's name this one West. It's gonna kill the running processes on me. Right now, it's not actually being generated. Like, I'm placing all the blocks by hand. Right, so like this. So I can make it, technically I can make it as big as I want. I think I want to make it this size though, where it's basically a one block wide. For a couple reasons. So one, it will take the player through no problem, and it's actually a 1.5 block wide technically. But I want to prevent the machines from going through it. I think you can pick them up and carry them in your inventory just fine, but driving them through I think will cause problems. I don't want to have problems with the code any more than I've already got. You laughing at me, Fire?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you giggle when I said that.
I took a deep breath, that's all.
Okay. East, north, south. Yes, terminate please. So east is going to be just the opposite. So it's going to start at 0 and go over to 0.5. Then north is going to be at 0 to 1 and 0.5 to 1, and then this one is gonna get 0. And this will be at 0. And this will be at 0.5. No, I haven't seen what's going on. I haven't been on the server. So there's east. I might check it out here in a bit. Kind of want to get this working before I do anything else, though. Wow, it's fresh in my memory. What's going on? He's asking if you've done it, Fire, if you've seen it.
What?
His progress on his mansion. This is Blue Boy.
No, I haven't been on in a while. I was sick most of the day today.
Oh yeah. Feeling better now?
Somewhat. Not completely, but oh well.
I know the feeling. Doesn't matter how you feel, life's still gotta go on, right?
Right. Well, it's just being here and, you know, with so many adults, it's just one person gets a cold and it'll make it through everybody else. It'll mutate, come back to the first person, thereby changing it, and
Yep.
it's a never-ending cycle.
I think I've done something horribly wrong. Okay. Okay, that one's right. It's that half of the block that's being stopped. Right? And it's this one. Yeah, that one's right. But this is stopping me clear back here. And going clear over to here. So look, I can stand on it over here on this block. That one's right. So facing west is fine. Facing north is fine. Facing south is fine. It's the east one that's wrong. And it's very wrong. Oh, 5. Jeez. Should be 1. Right? No, 0.5. That was what was wrong. Gotta restart it for that to pick up. What you talking about, Eagle? The portal block, or are you talking about Hunter's mansion? It's looking cool. Oh, and by the way, guys, I looked at the downloads. Let me refresh it here.
We over 1 million?
No. Well, 219. And they sent out a message today saying that they're actually they're like moving their systems over to Amazon's cloud system or something, and the downloads from the period when they sent the message out for like tomorrow night isn't gonna update at all. So we've reached that since like middle of the day today. Assuming they're still not updating right now. Okay, I think I've got it working right. And the other thing about these portal frames, guys, like they're all showing in their on state. There's also an off state to the portals, like to the frame itself, where this animated piece that's transparent doesn't show. So it's just the stone, or what's the name of it? The iron block, steel block piece. This portal. That portal in your inventory is about impossible to see. But you wouldn't actually have it in your inventory, I guess. It's not something you can craft. Yeah. It gets stone out of the, or oil out of the world. You're probably like, oh, there's oil? And there is. So it's generating in the world gen, but you don't notice it because it looks exactly like stone. Because it's oil stone or something like that, I think I named it. So right there. I purposely made it look that way because I didn't want people mining it up and then moving it somewhere else with like silk touch or something. So when you break it, it'll give you cobble, just like a normal piece, but it is crude oil stone. And the wellhead, if you can place it on a, you need to place it on drilled stone, vertical drilled stone, like that. And anything below us, above a specific Y level and below a specific Y level, it will then pump the crude oil stone out of. So there, you see how that one just disappeared? It's the wellhead pumping it up into its own internal storage. So that was when we were working on oil production to fractional distillation of the oil, so that you could get bitumen, jet fuel, and I think the biofuel was the other one, like just a regular fuel that we normally use for the thing. And the jet fuel was going to be used for the helicopter, and the bitumen was going to be used for producing, what's it called? Asphalt. Jeez. Now we need the pipeline equipment. Yeah. Well, the way that wellhead works is if you drive the oil tanker next to it, it will actually fill the oil tanker up. So by oil tanker, I mean the semi with a liquid tanker trailer. So if I put this down and then put this on the back of it, it actually would start filling it up, which you can see only in the code, basically, or only in this. I think there it is. Pump that much out or something like that. So, I mean, it wasn't a very visual thing, but it was working, kind of. It was not the best. And then the idea was you drive this off to where you want to use your fractional distillation tower. So I'm going to put down one of those. FRA. And the distillation tower was set up so that you had to place on top of each other to get the different fractions out of it. And it was something where it would then pump out of the truck. I don't know if I have that in there anymore. So those are the stack orders of the things, so they were recognizing where they were in the stack. And then that's where the liquid pipes came in, right? So the liquid pipes would attach up to that, and then you could pump it out into whatever. That's kind of where we stopped in the mod before. So it was a big work in progress with lots of moving pieces to it, that got put on the sidelines, I guess. My idea is if someone wants to be a pipeliner, like to pipe the stuff around, yeah. I don't know what else to do to this portal, guys. I think, like, visually it's okay. I need to get the particles in there, right? That's probably not too hard. Let's take a look at that real quick. As I break it, I realize there's something else to do on it, actually. So, block states, probably in the block model, maybe? Let's look at blasted stone, see how it's doing it. So there's all textures go to that. Okay. What's the blade break particle, though? Minecraft, break particles, block JSON. Alright, now you see 3 textures you want. You need one that's called particle. There we go. So let's go to the portal. Needs another texture, so one called particle. And we'll just set that to be the same. Where are we? We're in the block, that's where we should be. Get rid of that extra comma there. And portal frame active. We will use the steel block texture for that one. And we name this particle. And we'll do the same in the non-active version. Save those. Go back here, F3T. So it reloads everything. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and fire up Alt-MC. Get that instance going. Okay, so when I break one of these, yeah, that's better. Cool. No more purple textures. This world must be like the rainiest biome in Minecraft or something. I don't know. Is the trailer box working? So you're talking about the one for cargo? That is not. Okay, so let's make it so when you walk into that block, it teleports you, if possible. My debug item. But the animal trailer, that'll pick up cows and cows only right at the moment. After getting into coding the cows, I realized I'll have to special code each animal, and I want to see if there's a better way of doing it before I commit to hard coding each animal in there, because then it would only work with, you know, cows, pigs, chickens from vanilla basically, right? Or maybe sheep too. Basically anything I could hardcode in there, but any other mob wouldn't really work unless I could hardcode it in. I kind of originally wanted it to work with everything. I'll have to see after that. Not a dead idea, just another one of those things on my to-do list, I guess. Portal. In entity is what we need to use, so... What was that sound? Okay, see you tomorrow night, Hunter. So we're gonna cast the in entity to EMP. But we first need to check to see if it is a player. If in entity instance of entity player. Otherwise, that's just asking for a crash sometime. Actually, that's only to check to see if it's sneaking. Oh. Fiery, should I teleport creepers through this? And not just creepers.
Why not?
Fair enough. So we're going to teleport the entity to that dimension. And we're going to set up an integer. So we're going to say int target dim equals. We're going to set the target to be mod dimensions dot bleak dimension as a default. And then if entity in dot world dot get dimension world circle. Crap. There's a way to get a dimension from a world. I just don't remember where it is. Come on, finish your stupid statement. Oh, it wants an actual player. World provider. Equals that dimension. Then we're going to set this to be 0. So now it's a two-way street. Why do you need to be a player? Can I change you? I can. That takes a player though. Crap. Oops. Oops. Okay, let's make sure this works first. So kick this off to get it. Oh, there's an error. Extra bracket. Let's go check out Hunter's base. A lot of other ones loaded. Probably have to fuel up my jet belt. Yeah, it's pretty low. Oh, Fiery, you haven't been on the server, you said, right?
Right.
So you didn't see the signs about blue?
No.
Fiery, I accidentally killed blue. There was a skeleton here. He was right next to Blue. I accidentally hit Blue and killed him. Terribly sorry. His remains are in the chest. Blue boy. And there's 2 feathers in the chest.
Couldn't even give him a proper burial.
He wanted you to be there for it, apparently.
This is like the 3rd bird that has died of mine. I'm gonna buy. I swear to God, I'm gonna build him his own little room just to keep him safe.
Take out an insurance policy on that bird.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna build him like an obsidian house. All I want is a parrot, man. A blue parrot named Blue.
You just bought another one in.
Yeah, I know.
I don't suppose you can dye them and make them what color you want, can you? Probably just have to keep spawning them until you get the one you want.
Yep. That's alright.
So if you have to kill a bunch of parrots if it's not the one you want. Put me in fire instantly, but I'm there! That's gonna be dangerous. I don't know how to resolve that one.
What?
Like if you dig it under, if you build underground and make a portal, like even if I break the blocks in the bleak dimension to match up, like you're gonna be in lava basically because it'll flow back into the hole I dig, right?
Well, maybe make lava not so prevalent in your world?
I suppose I could.
I mean, if you're running into lava that many times...
Well, it's because I'm of the world I'm playing in, though, right? I'm playing in a super flat world that puts me at Y2, and that's where it's... I'm sorry. Y4, so I'm teleporting into the other world at Y4. If it was a survival world, it would be different. So I'm teleporting the player to the other dimensions at the exact same coordinates. I guess that's the other thing I can do. I can bump them up if they're below a certain Y level, so it's less likely to run into lava. Like, it's working both ways. It teleports you.
Well, that's good. It's a victory.
Yeah, now the blocks just need to actually function correctly.
Well, if they teleport you both ways, doesn't that mean they're functioning?
The frames. Like, they actually need to spawn the portal blocks themselves. And there needs to be a way to supply it with another star or whatever, right? Before it's become an active one. Hey, Core. You're playing around with the grater?
Yeah, I like using that grater too.
Doesn't seem... Template sand.
The place, I'm gonna guess.
Oh yeah. Is that intended? Hey, look. Can't remember.
Well, I just automatically autocorrect, so.
Right.
And I don't think we did. I think we only made it work with dirt.
Maybe.
If I remember.
That's breaking the blocks. So it should...
I think it'll break them, but I don't think it'll place them.
Yeah, it's only placing dirt. No worries. I could do sand.
I suppose it wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I mean, it would make doing those underwater temples a lot easier.
Why?
Instead of having to manually place all that sand, all you have to do is load it into the loader or into the grader and just drive it across the top.
You could do it with dirt, though, is what I was saying. Assuming that we're looking for air blocks, And it looks like we are.
But the thing with dirt is,
Or water.
It's better with sand because you can go to the bottom of a pillar of that sand and just throw a torch down.
You could dig it out very easily with sand if you didn't have a mod that added a bulldozer that breaks dirt real easy. But either way, it'll work with sand now.
Well, as soon as it updates to
right,
site.
as soon as I build a new version of it and put it on CurseForge and everything. So the next update that I put out, it'll have that fix. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, this is scary. I'm flying in the dark. I don't want to fly. Oh boy. Where am I?
Wall!
Yeah, that's why I boarded flying, because the tunnel just ended. Crap. Come on. I'm too low. Wants to land again right away. There we go. Okay, I need to heal.
Here, I thought it'd be another version of the mod on the server already.
No. Too many changes that could potentially cause us to have to regenerate the world if I didn't. That's not the mansion. Where's the mansion at? Dang it. It's over on the island there. Okay. Oh, wow. Check this out. So he gave up on quartz and went with dorite. He was asking me the other day for any dorite we have. I said we already gave it to. I gave it to AK the other day, so AK could do the bridge thing, right? It's pretty cool. Like I said the other day, he can build in 3D Builder and he can build in Minecraft too.
Yeah.
We needed him for Death Cube maps, it looks like. Could have made some cool ones. Another Aragorn.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, him and Aragorn would probably get along real great.
Yep.
Like, I told him about Whitehall over on the TrainCraft server. I wish we could show him it.
Yeah, that's on the old TrainCraft server, isn't it?
No, the new one.
He made it on the
he
newest
built it
one?
there too.
TrainCraft 3?
Yes, he made a bigger one there.
Oh.
He made one where if you're standing on the castle for Whitehall, you can't even see the end of the spire.
That's right, I forgot about that. He was using, yeah. Okay.
And he's still not even done with it. He's, you know, he probably just took a break from it or something.
Okay, let's go back to the world. Let's go over this way a bit. I want to see something here. In the right dimension now? Yeah. So let's put down a portal here. I want to see if I get teleported back and forth repeatedly. Like if I teleport you inside of another portal, what happens? Does it automatically teleport you right back and then you get stuck in a loop, or what? Hoping the answer is no, you don't get stuck in a loop. It works fine. We'll find out. No! Dang it. How does another portal work then? It must place you like one block in front of it or something? Let's just go try it out. Oh, there's that timer on another portal too. That's probably why they did it. When you go into it, it sets that timer and then you don't portal back right away, right? So you can walk out of the thing.
Stop moving, bird.
If I stand here, it doesn't actually go though. I can just teleport you out on one side or the other. That'll work.
I got lucky. Blue showed up as my first summon of them.
Really? Huh.
Just have to rename them.
Okay. I could certainly do that too. That's easy enough to handle. I guess if you hold shift though while you're going through it, it's gonna teleport you right back. So I'm forever stuck in this loop going back and forth in this world now. Yeah, I went over and looked at it, Hunter. That's why I was on the server. It looks cool. There, it finally crashed. Oh yeah, you see Eagle's message? You got the bagger the other day. Already. Yeah, so that's just stuck in a loop forever. Even if I log back in, that's annoying. So, my teleporter needs a delay or something. I wondered how he got the emerald so fast, because that's the expensive part of that. Doesn't it need like several emerald blocks? I mean, you'd have to make a ton of trades with villagers to get that many. Or is this the cheaper recipe we have on here? Bagger. The cutter wheel is 8 of those, and each one of them need 2 emerald blocks. So 16 emerald blocks, so 16 times 9, that's 144 emeralds. A couple stacks. Yeah, exactly fire. So we could set the block position based, yeah, that'll do. Teleport to dimension. So this X, Y, and Z is where we're going to, I guess. Call hierarchy, what am I calling this at? I'll collide. Getting the position of this. And say position 2, so block position BP equals position dot offset by the states dot get value. No, we need to go not by that position, because it's going to be facing east or west, meaning this way. We need to go to the opposite angle, like a 90 degree to the right of that. Great. Get value facing. It's the number of blocks. Nexus Gaming, can I be a tester of this mod? I also would like to know if there's a tutorial video on how to make a mod. I would love to learn. Tutorial videos, what I learned from was from Palmar, but that was back at 1.7.10 version of Minecraft. There are great tutorials on YouTube, that's just my preferred way of learning it. There's also some pretty good information on Forge itself. They have some documentations, but it's a little bit higher level, so you need to know some programming and understand Java pretty well. If you don't know Java, I think it's VSWE did a Java class. I think it was him. Java's the first part, right? So if you don't know Java, learn Java first, then come back and learn how to make Minecraft mods. You'll be better off to do that. As far as being a tester of the mod's public right now on 1.12. It's not the version I'm showing in my development here. That's your call if you want to go through that fiery though, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it affects you more than me.
How? It affects the server, I guess, if you want to do that. So, Nexus, what are you asking? Are you asking you just want to test it in general, or you want to test it on our server that we've got?
But yeah, I'd be open to doing that.
Server if you can.
Like I said, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with it. You know, obvious server rules, don't grief, be nice to everybody, stuff like that. I mean, just...
Although griefing would be pretty hard so long as everybody claims their stuff.
Still don't grief. That's still a rule.
Well,
I don't care, because I say it that way because if you find a way around the protection that we have, still don't do it. Right? That's just
right.
How it is. Why do I have all this stuff in my inventory? Throwing crap at me, Fiery. Look at these pickaxes and crap. Okay, did somebody die next to me? There's got enchanted armor too.
I don't know.
Yeah, you have to say hi to Eagle. If you want the server. Let me get you a link to something here. That'll be the pack download. And then you'll have to...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Fire.
Well, I was just going to tell them we don't have TeamSpeak, but we have Discord.
Yeah. So that's how we're talking to each other on Discord. When we're streaming, we try and keep it to people that we know aren't going to say crazy stuff on the stream. But when we're not streaming, we might pop in a different channel where we all can talk. Let's see. Where did I put the pack at? Like this.
I don't know. Probably on your computer.
No, actually, it's not. That's what I was looking for. So there is the download to the pack. It's on Google Drive. Download that pack. Import that pack zip file into multi-MC, because it's an instance for multi-MC. Makes it very simple to share the pack. Then you'll need one other download, which is the latest build of the mod. Because this server is set up to automatically download the latest build from my build server every time I make a new build. So, said a different way, every time we create a new build, you have to update your pack or you're not going to be able to connect to the server. And that's from the second link. With a zombie chicken. Where you at?
That's what I'm saying. He's not even in the game right now. I was just going to teleport to him and get rid of it.
Oh.
I don't know where he's at.
There he is. I'm assuming he's over by his place. Can you join the Discord? Eagle, where are you located so we can kill it?
There's a chicken where you just were, but there's no zombie on it.
The zombie might have just spawned.
Here, I'll get rid of this killer chicken for you, Eagle. I mean, he looks pretty rough. I mean, I don't know. I might not make it through this battle. No, it's just the chicken. The zombie probably, like Tech said, despawned. Like if you log in, it's just the chicken.
So
I'm right where you were.
Is it 112 or 112.2? It is 112.2. But with that pack download, if you import it into Multi-MC, you don't need to even bother with that. It will download the right version of Forge and everything through Multi-MC. It's all set up for you. The only thing that you'd have to add is the my mod. Just because we update it so frequently, I don't bother updating the pack on Google every time. So I got everything else automated. I don't know a good way to automate that. I guess I could put the whole thing on... No, I can't do that. Never mind. Because I don't release all these builds out to the public. Alright, wherever you are, I can't find you. I'm like around top of you.
It's because I'm in a mine.
Oh, that's why I can't find you.
And they called it a mine. A mine!
Cora is asking if you can join Discord. I have reservations about people just jumping in the Discord with us because we've had some other people basically treat it like their own personal advertising space, and that's not what we're about. Like, we don't want to spam the rest our team members, our actual TSCraft members that are been with me for years with a ton of extra messages that they don't care about, right? They're not interested in somebody's YouTube channel or whatever, right? That's not what our Discord's about. And that's what it turned into when we joined it. It's just random people right away. I don't know. What do you think, Fiery?
Well,
do you think anything different than what I just said? Oh, I got polished story on me. How did I get that? Who died next to me? When I was AFK.
I mean, we could run it the same way we usually do, you know, give them a chance, and if they screw it up, then
yeah, that's true.
That's the end of it. I mean...
Yeah. Hunter, if you're still there watching, I got some dorite I'm gonna put in a chest for you. If I can find it.
So, yeah, I mean, if you want to let them into the Discord, like I said, we can... Chances... I mean...
Okay. I'll give him a chance. Where am I going? This way. Get up high enough so I can fly and do Discord at the same time.
Although to be technical, we haven't even given Eagle voice, so...
True, but I was even talking the tech stuff, right? Like the instant nasty messages and advertisements and crap like that. Just be civilized, okay? No, not that again. Not the drive link not working. So that's Discord. I don't know what's up with Google Drive, why it does that. Because there's a button that says, I want to share this. And you click that and it gives you a link. And you can just copy and paste it in anything and it seems to shorten it. Wonder if it shortened the other thing too. No, that's fine. So 256 is the one you want.
You just gonna give it to him when he gets in Discord?
Nah, I think it's me copying it out of
words. Use your words, Tech.
Words. Oh, and the server has a whitelist on it too. Dang it. Okay, that time it did convert it over. I see what's going on. It's shortening it on me. The stream program is shortening the link. Which is stupid. Or maybe it's YouTube, I don't know.
Isn't there a button for do not shorten links?
Inside my chat program? No. Definitely not. Let's put it in directly into YouTube. There. Are you serious? Did it shorten it again? It did! I'll put it in Discord. Join Discord. We'll share it with you in Discord. I give up. I don't know what else to try. Do that. Google URL shortener. Do that. My original unshortened URL is this. Shorten. Let's try that one.
I'm gonna say no because it already looks pretty short.
Doesn't work. Like I've tried to shorten that one to see if it would stop it from shortening it more. Yeah, thank you, Fairy.
No problem.
Just go into Tech's streaming channel. You should be able to chat in there and just say, hey, what's the link? We'll paste it in there. But you'll have to do it in the next, I don't know, half hour or so while I'm still streaming. Because after that I won't be back at the computer for a while to put the link in.
And then we'll also need you to send the your Minecraft in-game name so we can put you on the whitelist for the server.
Yep. Otherwise, you just get a message saying you're not on the whitelist every time you try and connect. And that pack that's once you import it into MultiMC, it will just automatically have the IP address and all that for the server. So you don't have to do anything really. Okay, so let's go back to this. So if it's a facing... So if the facing value... Yeah, just ignore all the Google shortened URLs. Just get in Discord, we'll get you set up there. I don't know what else to say about it. Or are you saying the Discord link's not working? If that's not working...
No, he said it is working.
Oh, okay. It's not working for me. Hey, as long as it works for you. Enum facing equals if this state, right? Yeah, state. Why is that? Give value. I'm in the right block. I'm in the portal block. It has a facing. Enum facing east. Or Enum facing west. Then we will offset you by Enum facing north. Otherwise, we will offset you by east. Oops. Okay. And that will be BP, so we'll use BP instead of position. And where we set the player at. So now, okay, so let's do this. Block, position, BP equals position. And then we can get rid of this. So we're always setting it to some value. We're good to go. So now I should take myself out of that repeating loop, because it's gonna, if the portal's this way, it's gonna push me off this way. If the portal's this way, it's gonna push me off this way one block. Besides the idea. So I won't be sitting in the portal block on the other side. Of course, I still need to check the other side, create the portal, create an opening around the portal, make it all safe and friendly, right? And then go from there. Set all the blocks to air, create a portal on the other side. Poof, done. You know what I just realized? I was originally thinking that you needed to power the portal for it to work. I can't do that. I cannot do that anymore. Because if I did, then how would you get back out of the other side? Unless you brought a generator with you to power it.
Nexus made it in.
Okay. Looks like I still might be teleporting between two things somehow. Check if that code's even running. It is.
I'll put him on the whitelist.
Okay, thank you, Larry. So let's try this. Yeah, that doesn't look like a shortened one. And then if you didn't get the other link, so this is the link that you'll want to like bookmark or something so that you can get the latest build when you connect to the server, because it's going to give you an error message saying that you're incompatible mods or something like that, and it'll give a machine mod build 257, for example. That'll be the next time. So we have FTB utilities on here, so you can claim land yourself, so that other people shouldn't mess with you then.
You done?
That was fast.
The whitelist. The whitelist, I mean.
Oh, okay. Hey, Core. Do you have a? Do you see the links up above for that I sent to Nexus? Like, you should just be able to see it in the chat. I think you can see history in that channel. Let me check. Missions.
Yeah, he said.
Okay, cool. Yeah, read Nexus history is enabled for everyone. So I'm offsetting my position. So it says.
And then I'll also need your in-game name then.
So 91 and 35. Okay, so it is changing it. Interesting though. 2135. No, 34.
How do I download the mod from this link?
So on the link, there will be this. This is the mod. It'll say machine mod 112.2-1-1-pre-alpha-build -256 in this case, but the 256 part will change every time I do another one. So the next time will be 257, after that 258, and so on. That's how you can tell what version you're on, is that build number on the server. So you click that, it'll download, and then in your multi-MC mods folder, import it into there. Just copy it in there and it should go. If you need help with the multi-MC part of it, I can show that on the stream too. Just let me know. Like once you've got multi-MC downloaded, if you don't already have it. Why is this not working? It should. If it's facing east or west, it should move me to the north. Offset this one block position. There it is. Are you allowed to talk in the Discord? In this channel, permissions are restricted. You can come in here and listen though, so that's why we've set this up, because if we're playing the game together, the stream lag can be a little bit annoying, right? Because you know, by the time I say it, it goes out to the restream and then gets over to YouTube, and then you download it on your computer. There could be a couple seconds delay. So it's just a little faster communication if we're in Discord together and you guys can hear us. How do you do the multi thingy? So download and install multi-MC. Then once you have it downloaded and installed, run it and right click anywhere in the empty white space or black space if you've got this color scheme set up. Do create instance and then select import mod pack, local file or link, and just browse to the zip file you downloaded originally. Find it, hit open. It will create the pack like this with its own little icon in here, and then you can select it once and go to instance folder. Inside the instance folder, go to Minecraft. Just a sec, I'll get you the link to multi-MC. And then mods, and you'll see the old version of the machine mod in there. Delete that, put the new one you just downloaded in there, and then you can run it by double clicking. So how do you get multi-MC? Learned the other day, it's not multimc.com, it's multimc.org. So there you go. There's a download and install button on the left. You know, I don't know if you got Windows, Linux, or Mac, but they've got downloads for all three of those. BP, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, this should just be working. You're fine, man. You don't know how to do it until you ask the questions. Gotta learn somewhere.
Right. And Tech's a really helpful guy. I mean, he answers even the stupidest of questions.
And yeah, I wish I would have had somebody to answer questions for me a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
let me assure you, all the questions that you're probably about to ask him, I've asked him myself. So
yeah, so I already know how to explain them, and it's not just Fiery. Like lots of people have asked me questions. This should just be working. I don't understand. Unless I put the portal one block off from where it should have been in the other dimension, which is possible. So let's do this instead. Instead of just one, let's do 2 positions. Move me 2 positions from where I was before, please. Gulp. Still stuck in a loop somehow. Okay, go 10. 10 positions. And that stopped the loop. Maybe. No, it didn't. Don't get it. Okay, what about the teleport code itself? Is it putting me in the dimension and then moving my position later? Is that what's wrong? Yeah, it is. So there's a slight delay probably between the two. Crap.
He never brought my horse back. Blue boy.
And he killed Blue.
Yeah, well, it's just a bird. That I don't mind. That horse was special ed, man.
Special Ed? Was that his name?
No.
That'd be pretty cool, though. So it sends a packet to respawn the player. Okay.
Hello, cows. Yes, I know. I haven't been on here to feed you in like 8 years. Come on.
Yes. So once you got the multi-MC set up, which apparently I closed mine for some reason. Let's see if I can run it again. So you run multi-MC, you won't have any of these icons in it, right? Did you already create the instance? If you have not, you need to right click and create the instance. Select import mod pack, hit the little button there, and find the zip file you downloaded first, right? So the one that says something about FTP utilities or something in the name, TSCraft or something. Then hit OK on this window. It will import it. You'll have a button that looks something like this, TSCraft Machinery Mod Playground. Then select that once and instance folder. It'll bring up Explorer like this. You can go to Minecraft. And then mods and delete this one and download the new one in there. Actually, I can't even remember my login. I would just send it in here. Other time, it's 3 AM for me anyways. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Cora. That is kind of late, early, however you want to look at it. Okay, it finally kicked me off the freaking server kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to go over here on my portal block. And I'm going to comment this line out. And see if I stop spamming back and forth. Did I save it? I did. It's still acting up.
I almost took a trip in the cow butcher.
There needs to be an emergency escape hatch or something for this thing.
I thought about that, you know.
Even if it's just a tunnel to the sky that we can just look up and... Oh, we can't do that, can we?
Nope.
Crap. Can we
No,
climb
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna... I was just gonna say, I think I'm gonna put a ladder in the inside by the water. You'll be able to get out for the one side, but if you make it into the bottom sections, you're gonna be officially dead.
Yeah, that's when it's time to break blocks.
But I mean, it's only glass when you get to the end, so I mean, if you're fast enough, you can break it and get out before you burn to death, hopefully.
Yeah, sure. Maybe the hoppers will pick up your item before they get burned in the lava.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've logged out yet? Nope, it's still teleport me back and forth. I don't get this. Like, I kind of half expected it to do with the original code, because that code was teleporting me into another portal block, and I felt, oh, that will just teleport me right back. But now I've got it set up so it shouldn't do that anymore. Like, it should teleport me several blocks away, and it even commented out the line where it's actually doing the teleporting, and it was still doing it. Try it again. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not in the block. I can't portal across now, though. So let's see, does it take effect now, the new code? It's stuck in the loop. Dang. That's a shame.
Wow. Potatoes for days, man.
That's why I wanted to do it that way. The multi-MC thing one more time. Okay. So you're at this stage where you don't have your icon. Right click, create instance. Select import mod pack. Click this little ... button. Find the file for the mod pack that you downloaded, not the mod, the whole pack, the zip file. Wherever it's located, wherever you download things to, right? So find it, double click it. It'll close this window when you double click it, or just hit open, whichever. Then hit OK on this window. It will create the pack itself in your list, so you'll have an icon then. It will say TSCraft Machinery Mod Playground 1.12.2. Select that by clicking it once, just so it gets highlighted. Then go over to Instance folder. And this is the part you need to remember. So select the pack, go to Instance folder. It will open up an Explorer window. Go to Minecraft Mods. You will see my mod, but an older version of it. It'll say build 250 or whatever the build was, right? Delete that and put the file that you downloaded from this site onto there. 256. Build 256 is what you're looking for right now. You can close that window then. Come on, close. It's still being screwy because it's loading that other Minecraft world back and forth. And then you can double click the actual instance and get it running. Come on, crash out on me so I can get my computer control back. You think this is just hilarious, don't you, Fiery?
I truly do.
It is kind of funny, but I don't get why it's not doing it. Like, it's really weird. Oh, maybe this one's screwed up? 10. Oh, you got a bug? What's the bug? Actually, the best place to put the bugs is on the GitHub issues log. Though you can describe it and put pictures if you need to. So delete my mod from that folder and then put the newer version in that folder. So the one you download from the website, the second link. So this machine mod here, when you click it, you know, it's going to download a file. Just that file, wherever you download it, copy that into the folder that you're in for the mods folder you're in. So it'll go from 250 or whatever was in that build 250 to build 256. You know, it says build 256. You want it to say build 256. You were driving the whip thing, the 100% gray thing. When I drove it off into the void, I hard crashed. I still have GitHub. Okay. The hard crash, what did the message say? If you can get me the crash report, I can find the exact line of code that's causing the problem and fix it. That sounds like a pretty easy one to fix, based on what you're saying. It's probably something where it's updating below 0 or something if you fell into the void. I'm not sure what you mean by the gray thing, though. Which one's gray? I don't remember.
I bet you it's the bagger.
Oh, yeah, the bagger would be... That's true, I could do that. It's also one of those things where you're not really supposed to be in the void in survival.
Right.
Can I just hold forward and walk out of the thing? No. That's really screwy. Really, really screwy. Oh, that's true. I'm not saying I won't fix it. Kind of need my computer to function though, right at the moment. So I can test it.
Tell me it's suffering like with that issue that just popped up with processors or with Intel processors.
No, it's suffering from teleporting my player back and forth between two worlds so fast that it's making it kind of laggy.
Oh.
It's a cross-dimensional issue with the CPU. Do you have to run this with Forge? Yes, Forge is required to play this, but again, that's in the pack. It's all set up for you in the pack if you've installed the pack through Multi-MC. The Forge version, everything, other mods are all in there. It has to be Forge because the mod needs it. This is the easiest way of explaining it. Really, anymore, almost every mod needs Forge. It's the way to mod Minecraft.
The bagger is working, but it's still got the old model.
Still got the old model because I'm not sure it's going to stay in the mod. It's kind of OP. Well, it's really OP, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense to keep it around at this point. We need to enhance it in some way that it's more friendly, I guess. Because you can just go like that and a whole mountain's gone, right? And that's not right. I know it's kind of an expensive item, but even at the expense of it, it's not right. No, so you just launch Multi-MC, and this in Multi-MC, just double click it. It'll load Minecraft for you. That's what Multi-MC is, it's a launcher. So does this crash it? Yes, it did, cool. So let's play a different world. Copy of a copy of a copy of. And let's poke a hole into the void, I guess. And put a bagger into it. Oh, it's a real world. Poop. Jeez, how far down am I? There we are. And you were riding in the bagger, right? So that could have an impact on it. Maybe it was trying to break blocks when it was down there. Bagger. Oop. Of course, I had to break all the blocks underneath the bagger so it'll actually fall. It's freaking huge.
Well, of course it is. Bagger.
Oh, speaking of bagger, the gentleman that has been showing up that's got the Russian YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
I was looking at his channel the other day, and like his home video, the video on his channel, or whatever you want to call it, like the main video on his channel that it shows.
Uh-huh.
he built a bagger in Minecraft.
God.
Like, out of blocks. And it's
Wow.
freaking huge. Okay, there's the crash. Machine mod writable 162 index out of bounds, really? Ah, okay. I know what's up with that.
Easy fix.
Should be. What was the index? -1. Yeah, that's easy fix. If it's less than 16 and y chunk is greater than 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Bingo. That should do it for next time. Let's spawn this in. Or not spawn this in, run this again. Did Nexus get on yet?
Not yet.
Let's see if he's trying to connect and having errors. Do this one. Nope. I try Force Sims. Working on my mods, so right at the moment, we got a bug report in the chat actually, so I'm trying to make sure that what I just fixed it with actually worked. But we were working on a portal to a new dimension I'm building. I got to change my battery here. Sorry, I can't hear you for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back now. So that's what we're kind of doing. Have you guys seen the crazy bagger build someone did on Reddit some time ago? Can't say that I did. Unless it's the same guy I was talking about.
Probably might be.
Might be. And like, I only watched part of the video, right? I was skipping through it trying to see what he was doing. And it looked like they somehow... I don't know if he had a mod or what. But it was almost like carpenter blocks, right? Like he's filling in the blocks. Like they had an outline of it and they were just slowly filling the thing in. Okay, where's it stuck on? Oh. That's probably YouTube for you. And boys posted in the Discord. F3B. Show. I don't think that thing's actually there. I think it might be working. It's just not rendering it right because it's underneath the world. It's not crashing, that's the important part. Let's see if it's still there when I relog. It might be deleted from the world. I smell burning toast. Hopefully someone upstairs is on top of that. Huh. Okay, let's make sure I didn't break something else because this seems really weird. I can't get out of here. Really? Okay, that's definitely a different picture.
Wow.
Looks cool. I would
Yeah,
say
that's pretty cool.
That might be a little smaller than the one I was talking about. Okay, let's just go up in the air, but make sure that these things still fall.
Bucket wheel needs to be a little bit bigger on it too. It's a little tiny for it.
Oh yeah. Huh.
They must have been using a mod too with all those actual cable-looking things. Like, I bet you they were using the immersive engineering mod. That's what they look like. Is the cables from there?
Is it machine and immersive engineering? Maybe. Somebody stealing my ideas.
Nope. No, it's not a machine in immersive engineering. I know that for a fact, because that's one of my favorite mods. And that is immersive engineering, because I can see the different blocks for it in that picture. Yeah, that's definitely immersive engineering.
My sounds are off.
I never got the use of that excavator. I mean, it just doesn't work, you know, like I would think it should.
I like AE2 a lot.
Oh, man.
Like a lot.
There is so many.
I like it because of the way you can automate things.
I'm gonna have to go with the top 3 because there's so many on mine. And that would definitely have to be Terra Firma Craft, immersive engineering, and applied energetics.
AE2, yes. I just can never say it, that's why I say AE2. Don't even bother. Saying the one with the quarry is kind of vague, I'll admit that. Like, there's lots of them that are.
And quarry, you're probably thinking Buildcraft Nexus.
I think both may work. F3T usually fixes it for me. Not sure what you're talking about there. Is there another conversation I missed? Oh, the sound's not working. Yeah, true. Good point. F3Q tells you what everything is. Resource packs. It must be the resource pack one. They used to have one specifically for sounds, like the one person saying that was F3S. It could be I've like when my battery died or something. I doubt it though. Come on, get me into the game again. Stop this crazy crap. No, I didn't comment it out, that's fine. Okay, now insert that code into the thing. So you can stop teleporting me back and forth.
Nexus, did you try logging in yet? So I can make sure that you can get in. Because in about a half an hour-ish, I'm going to have to go to bed. Because reasons.
Same-ish here. But at the same time, I'll be gone.
Okay.
Come on, just give me the game back so I can finish up doing what I'm trying to do. Come up with a solution for it, something. Yeah, that just means it's downloaded Minecraft, basically. Because it needs that for the resource packs and all that. Plus Forge needs it. Oh, we finally back? Nope. Just no more message. Okay, might as well play Minecraft. My light wings are doing okay. So Fire, we're gonna need to set up in anticipation of me being in a hurry to get this dimension set up for some reason. Assuming I keep with the whole Nether Star thing, and I think we should in some form, if it's a crafting recipe for the portal frames or whatever it might be. We need to have Nether Stars, right? So I think I need to make it a goal to start getting some skeleton skulls, because we're gonna need a decent number of them. Do we have... Got armor, but I don't know if I want the armor versus my jetpack, right?
Ooh, man, I would not even think about fighting the wither with the jetpack on.
The skeletons. With the skeletons.
Oh.
I agree with you. I would not... Well... Yeah, I wouldn't fight the wither itself with the jetpack, I don't think. Because if he blows it up, I'll be pretty upset. Plus, it'd blow up my wings, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Later, man. Well, we've got a place to get them, Eagle. And it spawns them pretty quick. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to do it. I don't have any looting swords. Do we have any looting books? No, we don't.
Let me check my private stock.
Yeah, there's nothing in here. Whoever's stuff this was that died near me, your stuff is in this chest. I think I might have... Oh, there's your stone sword. Who's whistling at you?
Yeah, my bird just loves me. No, I don't have anything in my private stock.
I mean, we don't have to have that. It's just...
It would make it easier.
What if we put down a bunch of conveyors and funneled them all to us? Like, just make the whole Nether Fortress a big conveyor maze that pushes them to us. Every mob in the thing.
Do you know how many...
There's a lot of conveyors, yeah, but do we have a lot of leather at this point? I kind of feel that we should, but we probably don't.
I just bred a bunch of cows. Looks like they're already dead, so... There's 54 leather in the chest.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Nexus. Hopefully the stream's still working for everybody else that is here, because I'm just having a loading circle on YouTube for some reason. Could be the fact that I've got Minecraft trying to teleport me back and forth 400 times a second.
Now, being in this channel, you may want to mute the stream, not that you catch doubles of everything we say.
Yeah. Certainly nothing wrong with watching it so that you can see what we're doing or whatever, but it would drive me bonkers if I listened to it. Twice.
And again, try being me and having triplicates of it.
Like watching on Twitch too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the YouTube stream up. I don't have the Twitch stream up. Just because it's so easy for me to get in Twitch in like 2 seconds and do whatever I need to do on there. I don't know. I think I need to head over and have a look at this thing. See where our best spot to even set up something like that is. What do you say?
I think you have a word looting in the workshop? Oh, look.
See, like this area here, we could set up conveyors to push everything down to that end or something. And if we half slab the rest of this area, they would only spawn on this spot. And this spot is basically in the middle of a freaking lava lake, so not a lot of things can spawn here to begin with. It's like the perfect area to do one. It's like if we set up conveyors going out over the void and set up a safe room out over the void. Not the void, the lava. Luckily I've got some.
And why was the shop not claimed? Did I forget to claim it when I got done with the... Oh, it is now.
Yeah, because that's
I
got...
didn't see one in...
It's got all of our good stuff. All the diamonds and everything is in there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Blue Boy about not unclaiming, changing the claims, basically.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous. So we could get a ton of half slabs, half slab up the rest of the thing, stand 24 blocks off that way, have this great big pad, you know, all those surfaces all funnel them towards us. And we should get decent rates then. And we can set it up so that we can, you know, see their feet or something so they can't shoot us and all that happy stuff. Drop them into a 1x1 they can't get out of. Lift them up, then drop them down. Or just drop them down over the top of the lava and put the safe room down by the lava. That'd work too. I wouldn't want to be the one building the conveyors over the lava though.
Yeah. That might be a little harrowing. Potion.
So maybe we could do it inside instead of under the lava. I have to give that some more thought. Hello, shooting skills. Or shooting kills. Not sure if that 5 should be an S or not. Well, if you're watching the stream, Eagle, they're over by where I just was. There's a blaze spawner in that area. I don't know if I have a whole lot more because I think I gave you most of them the other day. Okay, so it's 5. 5 kills. Some people use the 5 for elite speak S, and some people don't. It's hard to say. Transfer player to dimension. It takes a teleporter. Does it use the X, Y, and Z of the teleporter? No, transfer energy to world. Takes a teleporter again. Doesn't use the X, Y, Z. It runs place in portal. Which on mine is this. It sets the position to the X, Y, and Z of the block position. Creates a new block position. This teleport. Okay. So we're setting this X, Y, and Z. We are. Getting the yaw rotation there. Thank you for the follow. I'm assuming you mean you gotta go. That's cool, man. Thank you for the follow. He said hi Greg.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah, it's probably autocorrect. We've been seeing lots of autocorrect stuff tonight. Makes it kind of fun. Set the player's location, X, Y, Z, rotation, pits. Like it should be working. I don't know, yeah. Auto incorrect.
Yeah.
Another auto incorrect. I'm just not seeing where the bug's coming from. Like why it's putting me in those positions. It shouldn't teleport me again. I can't do a cooldown on it because that won't work. Let me see how the vanilla teleporter works with the the vanilla portal block. Because it didn't actually teleport them directly inside there. It set some variable inside the. That's not it. Inside the player's entity block portal. Random tick. On entity collide with. Yeah, it sets portal in a position. The set portal method on the entity does what? It increases the time until portal, or if the time until portal is greater than 0, then it gets the portal cooldown. So that's all stuff on the entity, and I can't override that. Or could I? Sets end portal to true. Oh, look at that. If it's a boss entity, it won't teleport through open vanilla portal.
Huh.
Can't put a wizard through another portal. It's probably a good thing. Drop him off at somebody else's house without spawning him there.
Yeah, right.
So then in its update, it changes dimensions. So I can't do the same thing because it's going to just automatically throw you over to the nether. Then I would just create another nether portal. I could do the shifting thing.
What, have to shift to get through the portal?
Yeah, just to try it out, see if that's gonna help any. Because I needed some way to turn off the teleporting back and forth. So if it doesn't default you to shifting when you go through, then it might work. Machine, bleak, portal frame. No, but that gets me close in the code over here. So portal. So, and entity in is sneaking. Bingo.
Hey! Here he is.
That took a long time to get in, man. I hope your mods didn't take that long to load.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Say connection timeout on the server side. You see my message fire? It's 10 mods. Come on, that's nothing. We had a kitchen pack sink that had like 165 mods or something stupid one time. It took like 10 minutes to start. Okay, didn't get into a loop. Teleport on shift. Teleport back, teleport back, teleport back. Even though I'm not holding shift anymore. Okay, can I change my sneak state? I don't think that you can. Yeah, I'm going for by that, right?
Yeah.
It may not be the case. I don't know. Set sneaking. False. It's like once it gets into this teleportation phase, it just keeps going back and forth and never runs any other code.
I wonder if he's got real bad internet like Blue did.
Oh, here you go, man.
There
There's
he
some
is.
food for
He's
you.
moving at least now.
He is?
He just looked up. He wasn't looking up before. He was
Oh.
looking straight ahead. Okay. Tech dropped a bunch of food on the ground in front of you. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're using text settings, which means you might want to go into your options menu and turn all the visual settings down to low.
Yeah, leave your max frame rate at unlimited. That actually makes the game faster. Believe it or not. It's just the way Minecraft works. Let's put it that way. It actually puts a little bit of a delay into it. Otherwise, so that can cause problems. But glad you were able to join, but I've got to go, unfortunately, because it's time for me to get off here. Oh, and it finally put Quirish there too. So I guess good night, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, stream.
Night all.
There it is. Bye, guys.